Hey, Dawn, thanks for doing this. Being 12-0 in the SEC, do you ever start to look around at standings and start talking to the team about regular season championships and about what you have to get there?
I mean, we look at the standards, obviously, as coaches. I don't think we put that pressure on our players to look, but I'm sure they're engaged in it. I'm sure they watch it. I just don't want to have those conversations with them because, I mean, we have enough pressure to continue to win and hold our space, our small lead. And that's enough for me just to know that our players are aware of it.
Greg, go ahead.
Kind of going off that a little bit, we hear about intensity getting ratcheted up a bit once SEC play starts. Now that you look at this last stretch of 4 games, 3 against ranked opponents, does the intensity go up even further? Is this good training, I guess, for the SEC tournament?
I mean, the intensity for me goes up because, any loss has, impact on the SEC, has impact on the NCAA tournament. And for us, we just have to make sure that we're tightening the things that we need to do down the stretch. A loss, it's not devastating, but certainly it's something that we don't want to feel at this point of the season because it has, direct ramifications of where we're trying to go and what we're trying to do.
Are there any other questions for Coach? Or are we going 2 and out today? Brandon, go ahead.
Dawn, kind of going off that, what are your thoughts on the top 16 rankings and how much stock do you put into that at this moment?
I mean, nothing at this point because it's too much basketball left. I mean, to kind of feed off of what Dave just said about, our last 4 games are loaded up. I don't think anybody else in our conference has the load that we have at the end of this regular season. So, I mean, if we win all 4 games, I think it's great. If we don't, you're still going to be looking at that top 16 and think, where do we fall into that top 16 come 2 weeks?
Greg?
Looking at Tennessee specifically, they're maybe one of the few teams that can kind of match you guys in terms of size and rebounding. Does that change anything about what you want to do versus them?
I mean, size-wise, they're bigger than we are. I don't think it changes how we approach it. Obviously, we have to utilize our speed and transition. We also have to utilize our ability to apply pressure and play underneath them to bother them with our pressure. And then we got to box out. They go to the boards. They're a great rebounding basketball team. So are we. And it will be a battle. I like to see where we end up on the boards with a team like Tennessee at the end of the game.